Hey everyone, Amira Blake here. Let's talk about something most people haven't connected yet. Could Bitcoin, XRP, and the Iraqi Dinar all be part of a quiet financial shift that leads to a currency reset? I know that sounds dramatic, but when you step back and look at what's actually happening in Iraq and around the world, it starts to make sense. Let's begin with the Iraqi Dinar. For decades, it's been heavily dependent on the US dollar, not just for imports, but for everyday financial stability. But recently, the Central Bank of Iraq has been cracking down on dollar access, limiting physical withdrawals, and pushing local banks to comply with tighter international standards. These aren't random moves. This is about control, transparency, and building a more independent monetary system. Now let's bring in Bitcoin. In Iraq, it's technically banned by the central bank, but that hasn't stopped people from using it. Especially among young Iraqis, Bitcoin has become a tool to store value and escape inflation, similar to how people in other unstable economies turn to gold. In fact, Bitcoin is quietly becoming the digital gold for people who've lost faith in fiat currencies. But the real game changer here is XRP. Ripple, the company behind XRP, has been aggressively expanding across the Middle East. Countries like the UAE, Bahrain, and Saudi Arabia have already signed on to RippleNet, using it to send money across borders without relying on SWIFT or US intermediaries. Iraq does business with all of those nations. So imagine this. If Iraq wants to modernize, move away from the dollar, and still stay connected to international banking, Ripple's infrastructure is sitting right there as a plug-and-play option. And with Iraq working to upgrade its stock market and banking systems, it wouldn't be a stretch to imagine XRP or blockchain-style rails being part of that digital transformation. Especially if they want to attract foreign investors, fight corruption, and clean up currency flows. Put all of that together, and you've got a country tightening its grip on dollars, experimenting with financial reforms, surrounded by neighbors who are onboarding blockchain tools, while its people are already using Bitcoin under the table. That's not a coincidence. That's pressure building. So, no, Iraq may not come out tomorrow and say, we're going full crypto. But the foundation is already being laid for a shift away from traditional systems. And when enough pieces line up, central bank policy, foreign partnerships, local demand, that's when something like a currency reset doesn't seem so far-fetched. If you found this breakdown helpful, go ahead and like this video, share it with someone tracking the dinar or the crypto space, and don't forget to subscribe. Got questions? Drop them in the comments, and I'll put together a follow-up just for you. Thanks for watching, stay sharp, and keep your eyes on the money. And just to be clear, this video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing in this content should be taken as investment guidance or insider trading. Always do your own research and speak with a licensed professional before making any financial decisions.